And the first pitch. Ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Here's the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
First offering on its way. Raimel Tapia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other when you're always important.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air out to left. Zobrist has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rizzo
squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Second, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Center fielder.
Stepping in, John Jay. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first three hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, it could be a great night.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets fouled. Swing and a liner. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ian Desmond.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Now to the plate, Pat Valaika. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses. 2-1. Called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Amarista onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tapia ranging back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Jason Hayward.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Number 31.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. But a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second. So the sacrifice does not pay off here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Raimel Tapia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Nolan Arenado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward to the track. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, that was quick. He didn't waste any time. Bases are loaded. Swings at the first pitch, and boom! Grand slam on the first pitch. That's being aggressive and having it pay off.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hayward is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lucroy gathers. The throw to first is in time. One down.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Stepping in, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And there's ball two now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 44.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Swing and a liner. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Bryant.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2. Have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Striding in once again, Pat Valaika. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind. Oh boy, that got him on the mound. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Justin Grimm is forced onto the mound now. following the injury. He'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Alexi Amarista will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Jay giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Into the box now, number 31 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Out of play off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The center fielder,
Charlie Blackmon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Inning, left fielder. And
into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tapia is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Raimel Tapia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Raimel Tapia.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stick around because here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jason.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Baez will head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. And he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pat Valaika is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Chris Bryant now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Tapia's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Tapia. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another chance? Addison Russell comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Amarista. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again.
31.
Number 31. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The center fielder,
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
This is line to left. Zobrist is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on its way to Avila. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row. That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more. Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Grounded to third. Arenado has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. They're down. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nolan
down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the
Pedro Strop is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 46, Pedro.
Lifted in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Jonathan Lucroy will be next. Popped up. Strope is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Chris Bryant now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Valaika comes up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here he comes on 2-0. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In to score, the runner from third. Tyler Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Addison Russell will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Tapia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 5-2. Koji Uehara enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pat Valaika is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alexi
stepping
Amarista.
into the box, Alexi Amarista. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. High pop-up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
LeMahieu.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hot shot down the line. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled back. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Leading off
way out in front.
Catcher Alex Avila.
Here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Jason Hayward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackmon is under it. 2 down.
Second baseman,
here's Javier Baez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon racing back. And he tracks it down. And this ball game tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Fleet.